There you go. Kathy Hilton, Miss Hiltorino. Oh my God, Miss Hiltorino. Kathy Hilton has broken her silence. We covered Kim Richards not being well recently. She has fallen off the wagon. I say, for lack of any better word. And, I really, my heart goes out because I want Kim to be okay. And I really like Kim. I would never wish this upon anyone because addiction is a real thing that lots of people go through. Kathy Elton has broken her silence on Kim, and she said, "We love her and we support her, and that's all I can say." So that to me sounded like, okay, that's a canned answer, et cetera, et cetera. You know, so that didn't really bother me. That didn't really bother me. I didn't really have any red flags. But so we love her and we support her, and that's all I can say. However, then the interviewer said, "Is she doing better?" And Kathy said, "Yes." And I still am like, okay, this is not good news or bad news. Because the first one's a can't answer. We love her and support her. And that's all I can say. She's doing better. Yes. This is the part that kind of freaked me out. She then added, unsolicited, "I think in the world, there's always hope." Now, I'm a lawyer, so I tend to read things into every word, and I think things could be interpreted certain ways, but I don't know. I think the first thing, we love her and support her, and that's all I can say. That's like a perfect answer. Okay, you were asked a follow-up question. Is she doing better? Yes, but then she says, "I think in the world there's always hope." I don't know. Maybe I am reading too much into this, but I think in the world there's always hope. That doesn't sound to me like she's doing better. It really doesn't. And I mean this with no tabloid fodder or any slant, but I think in the world there's always hope. It is positive in a sense, saying that you are hopeful it'll all work out, but no one asked for that statement. And so I don't know, that it just raises a red flag to me of like, when you say there's always hope, there is always hope. Like, I have had people in my life, diagnosed with serious illnesses and then eventually pass away. And throughout their journey, I mean, you even look at like what just happened with Shannon Doherty. She was on her podcast. She was at a convention. Like, I think when you get sick, I think I would be the same way. There is always hope, but the outcome. And so I really hope I'm reading too much into this, but I don't know. There's always hope. It just to me implies that things are not well and that we are hoping. So I don't know. I have my witchy vibes are not feeling good about this. So I'm just going to stop there. She also, on a happier note, she was joking around the concept of Paris and can we babysit Paris's children? And she said, "I don't babysit because Paris does not go anywhere without those children." Let me tell you, I am a card carrying member of the Bad Bitch Academy. The new Paris Hilton CD is amazing. I don't like doing general admission. If I did, I would be going to her. I've done general admission. I'm just too old for it. It was just said not with any snobbery. It's just I'm old. I need like a seat and I need like a nice night out. But otherwise, Paris is at the Palladium in Hollywood. I lived right near there and I would be going. I already told Sarah Fraser I would have gotten 2 tickets. But Sarah don't like to wait for no one either, and she don't do no general admission. But Paris Hilton's new CD, phenomenal. Kathy Hilton also said she loves going on the cast trips and she goes from room to room to room and sees what everyone is up to. And she's like a fly on the wall. And she says she has such great hopes for Bozama. They're all saying great thing about Boz, but I don't know. They all say she's a businesswoman, and I don't know. Do businesswomen really make great housewives? So I don't know. I'm not so sure about Bose. Sutton sings her praises, Garcelle, Tilly, but I have watched interviews having nothing to do with Housewives with Bazama, and I'm not so sure. She's a little bit of word salad. It doesn't really say anything, and I'm not sure she's gonna really like go balls to the wall. You have to be off beat. You know what I mean? Um, so there's that. Yeah, I'm just not so sure. that she's going to be so good. I think Jennifer Tilly is going to be great. Because Jennifer Tilly is off beat. She says, Jennifer Tilly did an interview. She said, everyone brings it this season and nobody sits on the sidelines and everybody gets it and mixes it up, including her. I think this Jennifer Tilly Chucky and she has real money. I think she's going to yeah, I think she's gonna be a good addition. I predict Jennifer Tilly is not one season. That is my prediction. Bose, I don't know, but Jennifer Tilly, I don't think is one season. I'm predicting it. I feel it. I think it's coming. My girl Jill Zarin did an interview. We love our Jill. And she said, the older in life you get, the happier you get. Totally agree. She said, I mean, I can't tell you, I am much happier every decade that goes on. She said that if you watched like now, she wouldn't be able to fight the same because, like, she's mellowed out with age. I get it, girl. We all do. Planning Allie's wedding. The future husband is father's kosher. And she says, why should I do a kosher wedding if it's just one person that wants kosher? I hear you, Jill Zarin. I hear you. I'm not, I prefer a non-kosher wedding too, but I am a nice Jewish girl and I'm proud to be. So there's no shaming there, but I prefer like a non-kosher. And I love the idea of that, like a McDonald's truck pulling up for after the wedding. I love high-end wedding, like bring the McDonald's in and like a high-end setting, but just have the cheeseburgers and fries and chicken nuggets for after the wedding. So there you go. She said that she's punished for wanting too much money or just wanting equal money on Legacy. We all know the story now, that she pushed for favored nations, everyone being paid the same. She was offered way less. I do think that is a huge insult to offer her less than Kelly Bensimon. No offense to Kelly, but Jill is an OZ. She said Bravo put out this narrative that she wanted $1 million, and it's so not true, and it was not nice of them. Oh, come on, Jill. You know they're not nice. And the real punishment, and this is why you have to love Jill Zarin, because she says this and she's so serious about it. She's like, the real punishment is to the fans because they didn't get to see the OG Jill Zarin. I love that. We love you, Jill. And she's like, that's it. Never again. Never again will I do a reality show that I don't have control over. I hear you, Jill. That is why I am here behind the velvet rope. Guess what, girl? 100% control goes to David Yontef. There ya go. We have time for one more quick story. Do we want to talk about Jack saying that Sandoval is the only person, the main person that's checking in on him?